Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. It's nice meeting you again. If this is your first time seeing my video, do well to subscribe and like and share my video. So, I believe and I understand you must have sometimes sat back to think and reason why you are still where you are at this level, why you are still not satisfied, why things are not really working the way you want it to be. Your reality, the things you would have wanted to be, the things, the kind of life, the dream you've actually dreamt about yourself, the things you want to become, the things you have ever wanted to be is not yet your reality, and you wonder why you are still struggling with some of other things. You have not really gotten the type of result you would have wanted to have. Look at life, think you have not really achieved much. I'm going to be showing you in this video some things you can do. I'm going to be showing you why it has been like that, and I'm also going to be showing you how you can change your life, how you can change the narrative, how you can make it better for you, how life can really become that dream life you really wanted, some tips and some things you will need to work on that will help to shaping your reality. So I believe this video is for you. So let's jump into it right away. Alright, so if you have reflected on something like this before, if you have ever wondered why you have been here, why your reality, the things you would have wanted to achieve, you've not got to them, your kind of life you wanted to live, you have not seen it yet, your reality is not capturing your desires of life, then I believe destiny is the one calling you to wake up and to change the things, some things that needs to be changed. All right, so about the clearest answer to it is one word: your mindset. All right, and the things that sponsor the kind of decision you made in the past, the things that sponsored it, the mentality you carried, that sponsor the actions you took yesterday, brings about what your reality is today. And the reason why your mindset is very key is because the kind of things that have been introduced into you, the kind of things you have opened up yourself to receive, will be the things that will form your mindset. And if your mindset has been faulty, if your mindset is not developed, and the things you believe are not quality enough, it will really affect your reality of today, because it will affect the kind of choices you are making, the kind of things you are doing. So most of the time, the reason why most of us will develop those faulty mindset, those poor belief systems, those inferior, those superior understanding, is really from the way we were programmed. Our growing up, when we were growing up, the people who mentored us, our teachers, our some of our parents, to the best of their knowledge, they did their best, and I'm not trying to downplay what they have done in the past, but those were the things that formed our understanding, that formed our mentality, our understanding about life. And if you can look back very well, if you can stop a while, think and reflect, those people that taught you while you were still in high school, even down to your university, if you look at the best of them, if you look at them, you will see that they are not really very, very successful. Like the people the kind of life you mirror, the kind of success you would have wanted for yourself, they have not really captured it to you. Take for instance, if can you look around and those people who teach you in your schooling, your high school, how many of them really has a Rolls Royce, have the best of Mercedes Benz, have the best of houses, living, going for vacation? How many of them you can't? And a lot of them does not have that kind of life. So you can already see that they have been frustrated, and those things will actually show in the way they mentor you, the way they teach you, the kind of mentality they will, because it's what you have you give. You can't really give what you don't have. Stop for a moment and think, if the people that raised you up, your mentors, your teachers, your lecturers, your leaders, the people who you grew up with during your formative year, take for instance, if Elon Musk,
Like, there have to be reasons that you get up in the morning and you want to live. Like, why do you want to live? What's the point? What inspires you? What do you love about the future? And if we're not out there, if the future does not include being out there among the stars and being a multi-planet species, I find that
Warren Buffett, or take for instance Mark Zuckerberg or Dangote, those kind of people that are actually living those type of life. If they were to be the people that mentored you, that raised you up while you were growing up, or even they were part of your brain, those were the people you subscribed to, you were listening to, they mentored you, those were the people you were following, I believe that your life would have been different. The kind of thinking, the kind of belief system you would have, I believe they will not teach you like what you learn from the village, what you learn from your town. It will be the same. Your mentality, someone who was raised in the city will always have a different thought pattern as to someone who has always been in the village, who has always seen people, who have not really seen much, who have not been really exposed to a lot of possibilities. So there will be a different way they approach life. The mentality for which they approach life will be different. So if you are opportune to have been mentored by a highly successful person, the things he's going to teach you will be totally different. So if you already know this will automatically reflect in the type of things you will be listening to, the type of things you'll be subscribing yourself to. Let me give you 3 things that will change your mind and change your life entirely. 1, subscribe to mentorship. When I say subscribe to mentorship, I'm referring to your reference point. Who are the people you look up to? Who are those people you listen to? Who are those people you give your thoughts to? Who are those people you model your life after? And mentorship doesn't mean that you must always have a direct person that you have access to. If you have that, very good. In fact, it's excellent. But if you don't have that, who are the people you listen to? Whose materials do you read? What kind of things material do you read? Who are the people that you listen to their teachings, you listen to their training and their podcasts and some other things? How many seminars do you attend and all of that? Those will help to shape in your mindset. You don't listen to tape, you don't listen to video, watch things to help to spoil your mind. It's not the best to be wasting your time doing things that are not profiting you in terms of your mindset. Somebody once said that the mind is the greatest asset. Your mind is your greatest asset. So if you cannot invest in your mind, it will be difficult for you to actually be productive in other area, because whatsoever you will do at the end is in your mind. The second thing you need to do is that set very high standard for yourself. All right, set very high standard for yourself. Standards that can motivate you to want to do things, that can motivate you to want to not to sit down and remain at one level. Things, the kind of a high target that you know that will motivate you to want to do more, that will not make you to be relaxed or sitting in one place or any of that. All right, so you give yourself some very high quality standard that will push you, that will keep pushing you until you hit the mark, until you mirror the image of the kind of life you want to do. You don't sit down, you don't become complacent with what you have or the level you are. So you have to set some kind of goals and standard that you will not break, that will not make you don't go any less than that. So it keeps you, when you attain one, you set another one. When you attain one, you set another one. That's how you keep setting higher standard, and you see things will begin to work much more better and better for you. So the third one, you have to condition what you receive, condition your environment, condition your mind. All right, condition the kind of information that comes. So when you will be accessing information, when you will be accessing materials, when you will be listening to things like I've said, you will have to condition your mind to be able to filter these ones that are best suitable for the kind of life you want to live. Because when you want to access information, there are a lot of information you will get, but you have to be able to condition yourself so that you will not be misguided, condition yourself so that you will not be distracted. And this is very vital. All right, you are the sum total of what you have been conditioned to believe. yeah, so there's one other thing. Let me just add this: discipline. You have to discipline yourself. You have to discipline yourself when you get information. You have to discipline yourself to take some major actions, because if you don't act on these things, you will not still get results. So all right, so in one word we can summarize everything to be you changing your mindset. From everything I've talked, they all still boil down to your mind, developing your mentality. All right, so nothing changes until your mind change. So if your mind is not changed, nothing will ever change. You are the product of your most dominant thoughts. You're the product of your thinking and your mindset. Proverbs 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh, so he is. So change your mindset to change your life. Your mentality, your mindset is what changes your thinking pattern. And it's your thinking pattern that will now influence your choices, the decision you make, and this will inform the kind of action you will be taking. Your current reality today, is the clearest representation of your best thought of yesterday. So alright, so we can verify how accurate, how productive your thought of 3 to 5 years were by simply and careful study of what you are doing with your 24 hours. So one can literally predict what you will become tomorrow by looking at what you are doing with your today. In Mark 16 and verse 17, these signs follow them that believe. So we can look at your life, look at what you are doing, the kind of things you are having, the result you are having. You are not happy with what is happening around you, you are not where you want to be. It's as a result of what you have believed. So that's why we've been able to talk about the mindset, talked about the kind of things that chipped in your mind, the kind of training you got, your mentor. So you need to change what you believe. You need to have superior belief system for you to be able to change your reality. All right, so I believe this must have helped somebody. You can simply comment, share, like the video, and so that you get to see more updates. Thank you.